I'm going to show you how to drop your transmission pan and still keep the fluid. And what I'm doing here on this Dodge truck is my seal's leaking and I need to reseal it. And I just changed the fluid about a month ago and I don't need it. And I spent over $100 on all this. I rebuilt it and I'm not going to replace the fluid because I think it's fine. I gotta find, I'm having a shifting problem, so I'm gonna go through it and see if I can clean anything that might look like it may be clogged or whatever. Then I'm gonna put put silicone on the seal and put it back up there. What you're gonna do is if you don't know how to do this, you go get you a container, a bucket, something like I already got a container up under there, but I'm gonna have to filter the transmission fluid with that can right here, the Atwood's can. I gotta clean that here in a minute, and I gotta get up under here, up under my truck here. And if you see up under here, if I can get up under here, and if you see the pan right here, it's leaking over here on that side. I'm gonna drop all the stuff in it in this container. Now, you can go buy this container at Walmart. It's a storage container, about $9. Make sure you get it big enough for your pan because you don't want to lose a bit of your transmission fluid, because if you do, you're gonna have to go buy some more. And if that's your only transportation you're working on, make damn sure you get every ounce of that fluid, because you don't want to go low in this at all. Because if you put if you're low on your transmission fluid, the truck, it might not want to shift. So anyway, I replaced the ball joints on here. I did that late at night. I couldn't show nobody. I'm still hearing popping. I think I may know where it is, but it's under warranty if it's popping. Anyway, I'm gonna try to pause this. If it don't hold on to the pause, we're gonna have part 1, part 2, part 3, whatever. Or I'll say that backwards: part 1, part 2, part 3. Okay. This is for people that don't know how to do it, or people out there that go, well, I want to change my transmission fluid just to seal the pan back up. You're not going to do that. Now, here's the thing. Now, if you want to think smart, go up there and get the gasket and the filter. If you just want to replace the filter and gasket. Now, if you want to put your transmission fluid ain't that old, save it. Now, if your transmission fluid is wore and it needs change, get the container, dump it all in here, get you a bucket, strain it, keep the bucket, keep a top on it, and pour it in your vehicle probably every month or every 2 months. That's a form of cleaning your injectors, keeps everything lubricated, helps your vehicle. Just make sure you filter it, because it's got metal particles in it, and it'll get in your pump and it destroy it. I've done that several times, not in a week, in a month. When I went to change this, I had to take this whole transmission out to replace the reverse band, and then believe me, some people say it ain't easy, which it ain't, which you know, it's complicated, but you can do it if you put your mind to it. Anyway, I'm gonna start getting these bolts off here and get this thing done. Everybody, I knew the camera wouldn't hold long enough. I got the pan off, as you could tell. I found a lot of stuff in the pan. I'll show you that. Took me a while to get it off because you know, bolts, they like to be stubborn. That's the pan, and you see that right there. I don't think that's very good, you know, having that much on it like that. I'm guessing that could be the drive band. I'm pretty worried about that, or I don't know. I'm a little worried about that much gunk on that magnet, but somebody said breaking my reverse bend, and I'm probably going to get that. If not, there's some internal stuff I'm going to have to do. So hold on a minute. Hey, get to clean my hand off. Yeah, I ain't near done yet. I got to get up under there, back up under there, and start cleaning stuff. But the pan's kind of got me worried, that magnet, because I didn't realize there was that much crap on that magnet. What the magnet does, if nobody knows why it's in there, it catches all that, all the loose metal and stuff in there. So that's my seal. I'm gonna see what's wrong with it, because it's leaking. That pan leaked really bad. It was leaving spots on the. See, nothing wrong except right there. Yep, guess it's silicone. I'm gonna clean this pan out, and I'm gonna try to pause it just to clean the pan. It shouldn't take me that long, so I'll catch up with y'all when I get it done. Alright, back. I got that cleaned off. The washer that goes in there, and that was the one that was gunked up. See, that's your magnet. It's got to go back in a certain spot. You see that little bump right there? That's where that magnet goes. You got the pan all cleaned up. Got that fluid out of it. I need to clean that up, but I'm gonna probably do that with a power washer once I get it up there. Yeah, just remember to put your magnet back. See, that's all the stuff that left. But the pan's gonna stay out here because I got to drop the filter, and got to clean some things up under there. That could be my shifting problem, but if it ain't, I think I know what that is too. So there will be a part 3 to this, probably a part 4 of it all together. So go back up under there, see how much more there is dripping. Alright, this is my first time at doing this, so this camera's gonna move a lot. I can't edit none of this, so you're just gonna get this just the way it is. I'm gonna drop this filter right here. I'm gonna try to clean it up as best I can, but I will tell everybody on YouTube, replace that filter. Don't do what I'm doing, because it takes a mechanic to know how to clean this up. Some people will think may use gas. Well, you can use gas, but you got to dry it out. I don't fully recommend anybody that's amateur to do that, because if you don't get the gas out, it's going to go into your fluid and it's going to thin it out and burn your transmission up. I don't think it's setting on fire, but better safe than sorry. Don't do it if you don't know what you're doing. Just go get your new filter. It'll come with a new seal. All depends on the vehicle. Now, this is a 2000 Dodge Ram 1500 two-wheel drive 5.2 liter. So mine's got the filter, and mine comes with the filter and seal when I get the kit. But I'm not changing the fluid, and I really don't want to change anything else. So that's what you got to do, is change that. But if you're not wanting to change your fluid, you're just wanting to change your filter and your seal, get a pan just like I got. Make sure it's up under there really good, because you see I caught every bit of my transmission fluid. I did not lose. I probably lost just a tiny bit, and that's about it. But you want to try to catch every bit of your fluid that you can. Don't go through it and start loosening every bolt and start thinking, well, you know, you loosen each bolt around a transmission. What you want to do is you want to get your back end up in the air, level on ramps, because it'll get it up higher where you could fit up under the truck. I'm not saying anybody, I mean, you're fat. It's just that it's easier to work on. Okay, you want to start taking them bolts off first, because the pan will dip down. Sometimes it'll try to come out over here. Make sure your pan's back there too. It'll try to come out, but make sure you take all the bolts out from here. It'll start coming out. Start taking bolts one by one on each side. You know, you're gonna have to go back and forth. You're gonna be rolling all over the ground. Make sure you got a tarp like I got. If you're on concrete, don't worry about it, but I suggest you get a tarp if you don't want transmission fluid on a concrete, because it ain't easy to get the transmission fluid up. Okay, then you start letting the transmission pan dip. Well, when it starts pouring, do not do anything else. Let it try to pour out until it's done pouring what it's got in it. It's not going to be empty. The pan's still going to have some in it. So just start lowering it to start taking these bolts out, and let these bolts right here, these 3, stay in there. And then grab your start taking them. Take that one out. Take that one out, and hold your pan. I know it's going to be hard to do. It would be better with 2 people, but if you don't got 2 people, hold your pan with your hand. If it's hot, get a pair of gloves and start taking them out, and it'll be all right. But the pan will come down, but you better have a good hold on the pan, because if it slips, you're going to dump it all over the ground and lose all the transmission fluid you were trying to save, and you'll have to go to AutoZone or O'Reilly's or wherever you go to get more fluid. I don't suggest that to do that. Just hold the pan as tightly as you can in your hand, and try to lower it. And then when you get it down, try your best to try to keep it poured in the pan, and hold your pan out into your container, and leave it. Make sure your pan's empty. Put your pan down, and if your seal's still on the pan, just set your pan down. Make sure all your fluid that's dripping from the transmission is getting in the pan. When you're done with that, if you want to, just set your pan aside and drop your filter and change your filter. But I do suggest you get a paper towel and wipe everything down that you can see, because some of it's going to have metal deposits and stuff on it. And if you see, I've been through this transmission. Everything's clean up there. I've had all this out, the valve body, everything. I've had this whole the tail end off this transmission, and I had to take it completely out from under here because the reverse band. I mean, I couldn't go in reverse. And anyway, I'm gonna drop that filter because we think it's not picking up fluid fast enough to do the shifting. I mean, if I go slow, it'll shift. I mean, granny slow. So there will be a part 2 to this, or part 3, I'm sorry. I know this one's a long version, but I'm trying to get everybody to understand what to do and how to do it. It's just this pan came from Walmart. Make sure that you get it wide enough and long enough for your pan. You see, it is big enough for my pan. Anyway, I'm gonna get to the filter. I'm gonna try to clean the filter out, and if I don't show you all the stuff that I did, I may take the filter off and show y'all, but I don't really want 2 or 4 videos, so y'all probably see this thing completed. So I'll catch y'all when I'm done.